All right, here we are at Nostalgia Land. I'm joined here by one of the teams participating in the event today. Go ahead and introduce yourself. What's your team name? Who are you? What's your role?
Yeah, I'm Jackie B with Team RYD, and I'm the IGL and Opper for RYD.
Perfect. And how are you enjoying things at the event so far? Feeling pretty confident coming into things? How much practice or preparation have you guys done coming into the event?
Yeah, it's kind of a pug team. We haven't played that much. I feel good. We won our first map today, 13-1, so I'm feeling pretty confident.
Nice, nice. And then as far as the other teams that you've seen so far here at the event, like what have you been thinking so far?
Everyone looks good. I don't know who's going to come out on top, hopefully us, but yeah, everyone looks good.
Okay, and then, kind of coming here at a LAN event, pug team or not, kind of what brought you here? Like, how did you go ahead and get started in CS,
For sure. When I was like 12 years old, I'm 23, I was introduced to Global Offensive from my friend Gabe, actually, back in like 6th grade or whatever, and I've just stuck with it, really enjoy it, and I'm excited for what the game has to offer. So.
Nice. And, as far as LAN events go, is this your first LAN that you've been to, or have you been to any others?
I've been to a lot. I've been to like pretty much all of them around the Seattle area with like Northwest Esports. I went to DreamHack Dallas, like their BYOC event, and but yeah, this shapes up nicely to all those. So.
We're glad to hear it. And I mean, that's the other thing is, it's what events like these are always fun to kind of get everybody together. How would you say it's like pretty likely you come away from these events like with new friends or, new teammates potentially?
Absolutely. I feel like every time the CS community comes together, it's kind of a bonding moment because we all come from different backgrounds, socioeconomic, religion, race, whatever, and we all just share this interest of hitting headshots. So
indeed, yeah, it's one of those of can't really go too hard when all that matters in the server is just how good you are, what you know about the game. There's no room for anything else. And then kind of more into just a little bit about your team. You guys mentioned that you were a pug team.
Yeah.
Is this something where you've played together plenty of times before, or is it kind of just like finding people who are local or able to come by and just like put a team together?
For sure. I think we all met actually at a Northwest Esports LAN. Jimmy J-Spec, he's an absolute legend, been playing since 1.6, was a pro back then. Lewis played since 1.6. They're all kind of boomers. I'm one of the younger ones on the team, but we met at a Northwest Esports LAN and just been playing ever since as like a pug, and it's been working out.
Youngest on the team, but yet is still the IGL leading the charge. Fresh ideas, young blood, but seems like it's working pretty well so far for you guys.
For sure.
So coming up, we just got a few rapid fire questions. Okay. You can either give us a couple word answers or you can kind of expand a little bit about it. But we're just gonna get some quick thoughts from you real fast here. So first thing first, if you could choose any map to remove from the map pool, which one would you choose?
I would choose Mirage. I think the map is pretty dated. I think we need to bring back Cache. Let's take out Mirage.
I'm fine with Cache. I love that map. And then next question would be, what is your most expensive skin? And then how do you justify that to friends or family if they're aware?
I ain't got shit. Yeah, pretty much all default. I think I got a sticker worth like $8, so.
Hey, we keep it free to play over here. And then what is your GOAT of NACS?
The GOAT of NACS, probably Twist. I feel like Twist has to be. He's won the Grand Slam. He's won a major. I feel like my personal favorite player from like NA is probably Swag. I feel like he's the biggest what if in CS. So.
Yeah, that's always been a question of mine is whatever happened to Brax. And then our next one is favorite non-competitive game mode within CS.
Surfing. Surfing's awesome. I feel like it's a completely different community. Like a lot of people don't even shoot in Counter-Strike, they just surf. So, and I think it's super impressive. Like I haven't gone past like level 3 or whatever on surf maps. So.
I was about to say, is there a particular favorite surf map you have? I know mine is like Kitsune. It's very beginner-ish. It's very simple, but it's also, it's a vibe, kind of just going and chilling.
Kitsune. I like Kitsune. Kind of same thing, like beginner. They used to have like a Simpsons map back in Go that was kind of fun. Yeah.
Nice. And then, are you aware of who No Cries is?
Yeah, I just learned about him today.
Do you think No Cries is legit?
I haven't seen his gameplay. I learned about him today. I don't see why not. Like, I feel like there's guys out there that you just don't know and haven't gotten the recognition, and that's kind of what you guys are doing here, is trying to bring recognition to more local players that could be the next No Cries or Donk. So.
Exactly. Good opportunity for people to come out and show their stuff. And then how many hours do you think it takes somebody, for an average player, to be good at the game?
I think a lot of it is like how you spend those hours. I think to be like competent in the game, like 1500, if you're playing with the right people and learning the right things. And I feel like a big part of it too is like watching pro gameplay. Like that's where I feel like I grew the most in Counter-Strike, is watching the best people do it and see the little tricks and techniques that those guys have that I don't necessarily know. So
that makes sense. More of like the macro and micro there.
Yeah.
And then our final question, our hot take question here is, what's your biggest hot take for CS?
I would say probably bringing back Cobblestone. I feel like that's kind of a hot take.
I mean, I'm right there with you. I don't think that's a hot take. I love Cobblestone.
I don't. People hated it because it was so like CT sided and they hated the drop, but I thought it was like one of the more interesting parts of like any CS map, where, you know, shotguns and like submachine guns like had an actual advantage. So I think it's a neat map with a lot of like big moments, at least in global offensives.
Perfect. No, thank you. And I guess just our final question here is just, you know, what are you looking forward to in this event? And, you know, as far as just the future of LANs, like what would you like to see?
I'm looking forward to like close games, like triple OT. I hope that there's an evenly matched, like really good team that plays us, which I'm sure there is. I just don't know. I don't know all the teams here. So, but yeah, those close triple overtime matches are what you play Counter-Strike for. So.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time, man. It was good meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.